Should strip clubs have televisions? That's the topic for today. What is up, my strip club friends? Welcome back to another episode of Strip Club U. If you are new to this channel and your income is from the strip club business, you really should hit that subscribe button below and never miss a show. You know, I have several shows here on YouTube, and I keep them all pretty short, so if you have a few extra minutes, you can binge watch the entire Strip Club U channel. My name is Danny Meyers, and today I want to talk to you about a subject that everyone seems to have an opinion about. Should there be televisions in strip clubs? Do they take away from the attention of the entertainers on stage? Or do they bring in business? Do customers stay longer if their favorite sports team's playing? If you do have televisions, are you using them properly to get the maximum benefit for your club? Televisions in strip clubs, a good idea or not? Let's start with the reasons against the idea. Some will say it's a strip club and not a sports bar, and the attention of the customers should be on the girls on the stages. I mean, really, there is nothing worse than having a beautiful entertainer on stage and no one is paying attention because they're either watching TV or their nose is buried in their phone, which is a subject for a whole different show. But let's first talk about the negatives of televisions in strip clubs. My first issue, Sunday Night Football. Yes, it's a draw. Yes, people come in to see it, but here's my issue. It's on NBC, which means as soon as the game is over, you'd better be paying attention to change the channel or local news is coming on, probably leading with a bad news story that happened in your town, and you really don't want that on all of your televisions. Same thing goes for college football on Saturday afternoon on the networks. So if you're going to run them, pay attention to where the game is so the news doesn't kick on afterwards. Another really bad thing about televisions is when you find out the hard way that the strip club down the street, your competition, just bought a 30-second ad and it ran all over your televisions. That's bad. You know, 10, 20 years ago, I probably would have said no to TVs and strip clubs, but times have changed. I still believe the entertainer should be the highest priority, and I get it. We're a strip club, not a sports bar. However, if having a game on the televisions brings in customers, that is a good thing. Now, this brings up another topic. If there's not a good game on, or maybe you don't want to play sports on your TVs, what should you be playing? Well, since most strip club DJs use virtual DJ as their software, I highly recommend that you connect your computer to your video by way of the HDMI connection. I use a 6-input, 2-output HDMI switcher that I got from Monoprice at my club, same one I use here in the studio. This way you can switch between your cable and satellite input and other sources like your DJ computer without having to unplug and plug everything on the fly. I'll put a link to that switcher that I use in the YouTube description box below. This will allow you to create your very own in-house advertising channel. Someone told me once that television shows were created as a trick to get you to watch advertisements. So creating your own in-house channel is a great way to utilize your TVs. I want to show you some ideas, some examples that I use at the club where I work. I'm going to start with some JPEGs. These are just still images, same ones that I use for flyers, posters, social media posts, etc. I made these using Photoshop elements, and again, I'm using Virtual DJ as my software, and I use the Telemedia Video plugin. There are settings on this plugin that'll give you control over how long an image is going to stay on before it switches to the next one, or you can choose to switch to them manually. Next, I want to show you some videos that I made. Videos using several still pictures, kind of a video slideshow. To do these, I use a video editing program by Sony called Movie Studio Platinum. There are several video editing programs out there. Just pick one that you like. Movie Studio Platinum is the same one that I use here to make the Strip Club U videos. Then there is this video that's probably my favorite creation I've ever made. This was for one of our Halloween parties at my club. I got the video footage from videoblocks.com, and then I added my own text. This was cool. Now, these ads are a great way of advertising your in-house promotions, but you're going to lose people's interest if all you do is run ads. So I also put together some video footage wallpaper using my club's logo and stock video clips from VideoBlocks. Also, if you have entertainers that have some professional photos, you can create slideshows for them to play while they are on stage. I had a girl once who was a suicide girl, and when we put her on stage, we also ran her pictures on the big screens with the web address to her suicide girl page. Also a great way to increase your DJ tips. We like that thought, don't we? And I also play some music videos, just so it's not all ads and logos. Now, here's the thing. If you are in a club, speaking of music videos, if you're in a smaller club that doesn't run a whole lot of entertainers, and you have to play break songs for empty stages, this is where I really recommend music videos to help hold your attention of your audience while there's nobody on stage. So you may be thinking, all this sounds cool, but I really don't have a way of getting these pictures on a computer and getting my computer hooked up to the HDMI drive. Is there a simpler way? Yes, there is. Put your JPEGs on a USB flash drive. I love these things. Then plug the USB flash drive into your TVs. Most newer televisions have a USB slot. Then it should start automatically playing your JPEGs back to back in a slideshow. USB drives. Love these things. Now, obviously, everything I've talked about is my personal opinion, and I would love to hear yours. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the YouTube comments section below. My name is Danny Meyers. I'm from the Professional Adult Nightclub DJ Association, better known as Panda. I want to thank you for checking out Strip Club U, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Peace.